Hello, everybody. Welcome along. My name is Benjamin Bloom. This is the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. Please leave your bias at the door and join us for the 2021-22 Championship season. We are back, and yes, guilty. I need to make another watch-along intro, don't I? There may have been some badges of some teams that are no longer in the division, but I figured this out about 15 minutes ago and didn't have time to do it. So we will get that done, I promise, before anyone points it out. Here we are, game number 1, Bournemouth versus West Brom. The football is back. The stadium is full. Fingers crossed we are back to normal. And it's great to be back on a watch-along. Make sure you say hello in the comments. And get your views in on this one, which should be a really good curtain raiser for us tonight. It's Bournemouth, a Year 2 parachute team against West Brom, newly relegated from the Premier League. A Year 1 parachute team, 2 new managers. We know them both very well. Valérien Ismaël, who took not Ben, it says Ben down there in the playoffs. He took Barnsley to the playoffs. He took me to the playoffs as well, because I watched all season. And Scott Parker, who went 2 steps further than Valérien Ismaël and won the playoffs with Fulham last time he was here. Right, let's all say hello in the chat. Evening, AJ, James, Charlie, the legend watching from hospital. Welcome, Charlie. And we should probably do our new sponsor, because you all know our good friend Charlie is the sponsor of the watch-alongs. He's standing aside this season, just concentrating on his health, which we understand. But we now have young Luca. His dad Stephen has set this up, so that's absolutely tremendous. So do say hello to Luca, who, for his sins, you can see there is a Stoke fan. Luca is going to be our fan sponsor. He says football is nothing without fans, and I am nothing without football. I think we can all relate to that, young Luca, and welcome along as our watch-along sponsor for the season. You can catch up with Charlie in the chat by the look of it and wish our good friend well. Right, so many comments in here. Hi, Luca. Up the Luca. Well done. Yeah, great. And his dad, as I say, his dad, Stephen, who you've seen in the chat before, organised that. Right, shall we there we go. Hi, Luca. Up the Luca. Well done. Beautiful stuff. yeah, he'll be rivaling you for the youngest in the chat there. Great welcome to Luca, who is our watch-along sponsor for this season. Brilliant stuff. And he has had some brownies from Shaley, so don't you worry about that. A few more there. There you go. Hi, Luca from Luca. That's the most appropriate one there. Brilliant stuff. Well done, Charlie. And thank you again to Charlie, who in very hard times supported my channel last season when he had no business doing it. He should have been looking after himself. But hey, that's the kind of guy he is. Right. Should we have a look at the teams in this one? If I can still remember how to operate all of this stuff. Right. Bournemouth. With a slightly open-looking system. So I'm quite looking forward to this. Trevor's in goal for Bournemouth. Remember, Begovic has gone off to Everton, hasn't he? Smith, right back. And Zamura, new one to the Bournemouth side at left back. Diego Rico's been sold. So a couple of players out from last season. Lloyd Kelly and Chris Mepham are the centre halves. Now, I think he's here. Yeah, Connor asked me on Twitter, why is Mepham not suspended? Because he was sent off in the playoff semi-final second leg. I don't know the answer to that. So we'll put it in the chat. Does anybody know why Mepham would not be suspended? Because he's not. He's playing. So that's the back four for Bournemouth. Billing, Marcondes and Kilkenny sounds very open for the central midfield, doesn't it? If I am a Bournemouth fan, I might be a little bit concerned about the lack of, well, frankly, either Pearson or Jeff Lerma in there in the central midfield. So, yes, good ball players there. Marcondes makes his debut. There we go. I think Owen's got us covered. Brilliant. Served his suspension in the EFL Cup last weekend. There you go. I knew someone knew the answer. There's a hi from Luca as well. Well done, Stephen. Brilliant stuff. The very popular Luca as well. So, yeah, let me know what you think of the makeup of that Bournemouth central midfield. My first instinct was, can that get beat up on? Although we know Valerian Ismail sometimes likes to play right over the top of the midfield, doesn't he? So, yes, interesting. However, look at that front line for Bournemouth. There's no Dan Juma there. He may be going the same way as Matthias Pereira, not necessarily out to Saudi, but out of the Championship. But David Brooks looks nice and sharp, doesn't he, in pre-season and in the first EFL Cup game that they played. Dom Solanke will be expecting 15 to 20 goals. He's finally settled now. And Jaden Anthony gets a chance front left-hand side. Let's have a look at the bench for Bournemouth. Let me know what you think of that lot. Will Dennis, Brennan Camp, Zeno Ibsen Rossi, Stanislas, big quality there. Nathan Mariah Welsh, Christian Sadie, Kyle Taylor. So you would say, and we are back to 3 subs now, aren't we? You would say just Stanislas may be able to make a little bit of difference off that bench. Elevator kid, Bournemouth from Fulham to go up. Brooks, best player in the league until Berger arrived. Didn't do it last season, did he, Lee? But definitely something there. Parker said Dan Juma, not in purely down to injury. Yes. There we go. That's his story, and he is sticking to it. Yeah, same deal with Sam Johnston, obviously, who you would think is being kept away from possible injury, and we think a transfer coming soon there. Right, let's have a look at that West Brom team. And already mentioned Sam Johnston not starting. Jack's pointing that out as well. It's just one of those, isn't it? They'll have him there, break glass in case of emergency, but he is likely headed out of the club very soon. And David Button makes the start. Dara O'Shea, Kyle Bartley, and Cedric Kipre are the back three. If you read my piece on Football 365, I was suggesting Semi Ajayi might be one to watch. He's not starting. So there you go. One in the eye for me. Townsend and Furlong wing-backs. Remember how good Britton and Styles were for Barnsley last season. A lot will be expected of Townsend and Furlong. Jake Livermore's in there. Not used towards the end of that Premier League run when the likes of Conor Gallagher and Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Yokuslu in there in central midfield. But Livermore's back, and he's partnered by Alex Mowat, who has jumped from Barnsley to West Brom, like Valerian Ismail did as well. Now, look at that front three, ladies and gentlemen. Callum Robinson has bossed it with Preston here before. Carlin Grant has bossed it with Huddersfield here before. And Grady Diangana has bossed it with West Brom before, promoted last time, a star player. So that front three, I think you'll agree, looks very tasty for West Brom. Can they get those guys working together? There is the bench. Sam Johnston, Ethan Ingram. There is Semi Ajayi, Matt Phillips, Rayan Tulloch, and look, Ken Zahor. You can still find him. Went out on loan to Millwall last season. Right, let's get your comments ahead of kickoff. We are about 4 minutes away. And get your predictions in. We did home away draw in the preview show, so you can give me your actual scoreline predictions, please. Home team first, away team second, if you just write the score, so I don't get confused. Make sure you hit like on the stream, whichever platform you're watching on. Doesn't take long, really helps us out. Hit subscribe. I think we've gone over 18,500 now, which is tremendous news. So please hit subscribe if you haven't. And if you want to, you can contribute and support the channel via Super Chat and Super Stickers. Most important thing is get your comments coming in. As the players are lined up in the tunnel, let's get some predictions in here. 3-1 Baggies, 1-1 from Jack, 1-1 from James, MDLH 0-0. The great Charlie, 1-1 as well. Lots of 1-1s here. Do you think both managers would be happy to get out with a point? Maybe. 2-1 Baggies from the Cold fan. Well done. 2-1 Bournemouth from Trev. Yellow T-shirt gaming, 4-1 away win. That would be interesting. Steve, West Brom in the predictions. He's going for a 2-1 away win. Adam's going for a 2-1 home win, a 2-1 away win. Fairly mixed here. 3-0 to the Cherries, says Zach. Elevator Kid, 2-1 Bournemouth. Rebel, 1-1. Annie, 2-1 Albion. Sam, 2-1 Albion. Ollie, 3-1 Albion. 1-1 draw. West Brom, maybe to nick it. Matthew wants a 3-3. I would love a 3-3. Remember, Borough and Luton did serve us up a 3-3 in the opening championship game in 1920. 2021 opening championship game, I'm remembering, it was Borough as well, wasn't it? It was Watford 1, Borough 0. 18-19, my memory's going back. I was there. Derby 1, Reading 2. 17-18, anybody? Opening championship game? Can't remember. I can't remember. 3-2 Bournemouth, says Jonesy. QPR forever, 2-1 Baggies. There's a 1-1, a 2-1 away win for Chris, 1-1 for Sean. Gibbler, 2-all. 3 debutants for Bournemouth, yes, indeed. Zamura, Kilkenny, and Anthony. Actually, no, Marcondes is one of them. So I assume one of those other 3 has played before. 1-0 away win for Andy, 3-1 for MJ. I think we've got most of these in here. Woof. Right. Are we all ready to go? We are just minutes away from the start of the championship. We do not want a classic 0-0 watch along, although someone's going to do the stats for me. The evidence says that is not always the case, but there we go. Let's have one more little bang around the teams. Remember, it's the patient passing stylings of Scott Parker versus the high-octane, up-and-atom Valerian Ismail. There is your Bournemouth team. Travers, Smith and Zamira, the fullbacks. Kelly and Mepham, the centre-backs. Marcondes, Billing, Kilkenny. That midfield looks open, but they should be good on the ball. Brooks, Solanke, Anthony across the front. For West Brom, Burton, O'Shea, Bartley, Kipray. The wing-backs are Furlong and Townsend. Livermore and Mowat will sit. And a very tasty-looking front 3, Robinson, Grant, and D. and Garner. Let me know, guys. Let's do it in the chat. First goal scorer, go. Get me in there. First goal scorer. Who do you think? Probably the 2 favourites are Solanke for Bournemouth and Carl and Grant, the 2 sort of number 9s in this matchup. Let me know who you think that first championship goal scorer is going to be. It was, who was it? Cathcart last season for Watford. Fletcher the season before for Borough. And Bodvarsson the season before for Reading opened up the season's goal scoring. We have the West Brom players taking the knee, the Bournemouth players. Stay standing, whatever floats your boat. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are about to kick off another season of championship football. And the 21-22 season is off. Bournemouth kick off going from right to left. We'll have a look at your first goal scorer predictions very soon. Here is Zamura at left back. And let's see how these West Brom players, these fancy down Premier League players, Can they press like Barnsley? They can so far. Here comes Dean Garner down the right-hand side. Dean Garner comes inside, clips that one towards the box. It's deflected. And West Brom have pressed once and won a corner within 30 seconds in this one. So impressive start for the high press that we expect West Brom to adopt all season. Corner to the Baggies. We also know that Barnsley were good at set plays. Grant pings it in flat. Bartley puts it in. There's a handball shout there. I actually have the luxury of 2 screens. So I'm going to take a look over there. I'm going to need a slow-mo on that one. I'll plead the 5th. Let me know what you think in the comments so we can wait for the slow-mo. Here's Dean Garner again. There's that early direct ball. It's a strong start in minute 1 for West Brom. Here they come again with Mowat. Robinson down the left-hand side. Robinson knocks it back in field. Here's Townsend. Townsend to Livermore. Little poke through. Mowat helps on. It's all West Brom for the first 90 seconds. Here is Callum Robinson. Across it goes into centre-half. Patient. Not all direct. And here they come down the left. It's good stuff by West Brom. Townsend crosses into the back post. Furlong tries to get their header back. And it's going to be swept up by Jaden Anthony. Jamura has lost it in the left-back position. Here's Furlong again. Kilkenny has won it back. And Anthony and Zamura are going to try and clear. In the end, Lloyd Kelly just smacks his foot through it. And the ball just will not go dead. Bartley's got it again for West Brom. And he's booted that forward and into touch. And maybe we're going to get a slow-mo. Looks like Phil Billing has caught Kyle Barkley. Gives him a little kick up the backside there. I don't know who our referee is today. Billing is hoping that he's not in trouble. We're hopefully going to see that penalty shout as well. Your referee is referee Bond. Oh, to be fair, he's late on him there. Just leaves one on him. Let's have another look on the other screen. He's late, but it's a coming together. Can it be both? Referee Bond agrees. No yellow card here. We haven't seen a slow-mo of that potential handball shout. So Sky, not interested in that one. We'll have to think about that. Sorry. Sorry about that. Let's block Christian. Christian, you sound like an awful person who doesn't quite understand what a watch-along is. There you go. If you do want to see the game, buy a Sky subscription and leave us all alone. We're all watching together. It's gone forward for Bournemouth. One back. And here is Kipre, who goes forward nice and early. It's going to go through to Lloyd Kelly. Kelly clears long down the ground. And here is Bartley. Mowat. Townsend back to Mowat. Kilkenny takes it off him. And there is Marcondes. Gets his first feel of the ball. Goes forward long. And Bournemouth win a throw. And they're just settled into this now after the first 2 minutes. Hello, 21-22 season. Yes, we are go, go, go. The joys of no VAR. Yes, that would have gone to VAR, that challenge on Bartley, possibly. Although hopefully they've learned from the Euros. It's gone all the way through to Burton. And he's going to pick that up and presumably go long with it. 4 minutes and 35 gone. Yeah, we'll do a proper time sync, Chris. Sorry, I haven't done one yet. We'll do a time sync for you at 5 minutes. Big clearance by Zamura. There's one back in the midfield, but then given away by Kipre. There's one in behind for Solanke to chase. Solanke's onside. He nods it down. Solanke forward into the box. Turns back outside. Solanke tries to ease it through. Billing knocks it on. Solanke left-footed puts it across the box. And Brooks, high foot there. No foul given. Marcondes tries to keep it alive. Smith is forward. Best opening of the game there. Billing there knocking it through to Dom Solanke. Kilkenny holds up, and he's going to have to work his way back. It's going to go back home. Sorry, you didn't get your time sync, did you? We will get you one. Hopefully, we'll get another look at that. It was a wide angle for Solanke there. Hits it across the box with the left foot. Would have been a tricky finish from there, but an opening nonetheless. Foul on Zamira, I think, by D and Garner. And hopefully we will get a look. Is this their first minute, the handball shout? Yeah, so it does hit Jaden Anthony's arm. I'm going to get a second look here. He's got his arm right by his side. He tries to pull it away. I suspect arm is not in unnatural position there. So I'm probably on the referee Bond has got that one right. I suspect if he'd pulled his arm towards the ball, we would have been seeing a penalty early on. But I think he's probably called that one right. Referee Bond. His Kipre in the right centre-back position into Livermore. He goes into channel right. Let's do your timestamp. We're going to be at 7 minutes. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, and you can pause me or pause your stream. 3, 2, 1. 7 minutes. Bosh. Wenlock Young Team, welcome. First choice keeper's not playing. No. Well, Begovic has been sold, obviously. And I don't think anyone's come in, have they? For Bournemouth. So we expect someone to probably come in for Bournemouth. Travers started last season, didn't he? But didn't last a very long time, to be honest. And obviously Sam Johnston is very likely to be sold. Here is Zamira. Given away. And Dean Garner now has got in behind Anthony. Dean Garner cuts inside. Feeds that one into Grant. Grant on the edge of the box. And Bournemouth have won it back. There's one for David Brooks to chase. And it's cleared by Dara O'Shea. And out it goes. Evening, Alan. Welcome back. Bournemouth's Parker, more energetic, it seems. Well, they're having to be in this one. We'll see what they're like when they're at home against a team that sits back, put it that way. But, yes, do look a bit more energetic. 8 minutes into this season. Liam, you're stuck in your bedroom with COVID. You poor thing. Get well soon, buddy. Long diagonal one there. It's right into the corner. It's going to be a Bournemouth throw in the left back position. 0-0. 8 minutes and 46 seconds of this season gone. Fairly even so far. 57% on the possession to Bournemouth. 57-43 there. The one shot of the game, they haven't classed on the metrics. They haven't classed Solanke's shot as a shot. I don't suppose it was. He just drove it across the box. That early shot in the first minute from the corner. I think it's going to be a free kick to West Brom here. I think Marcondes has been penalised there. Robinson give and go. Yeah, he loses Marcondes, just gets the other side of him and pulls him back. My apologies if there's anyone advertising streams and whatnot. Yes, maybe we'll get some. Maybe we'll get some moderators in here, but yeah, just ignore them. I'll block them as we go. Right, free kick to West Brom, which Alex Mowat is going to swing in with the left foot. It's quite narrow, this one, so it's going to come in fairly straight trajectory, floats it in. Oh, they won the header at the back post. Carlin Grant wins it. I think they thought it was going to go with a little bit more pace. He floats it right over. It's actually poor from Adam Smith, isn't it? Jumps and does nothing. The ball goes right over his head. And then Grant heads the ball straight at the keeper. The only issue with a floaty delivery like that is Grant couldn't really get any power on the header. I just banned an innocent, good-looking lady. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm sure she was terribly innocent, wasn't she? Cleared away by Travers. West Brom had just got on top again the past couple of minutes, but Bournemouth on the ball now. Zamira to Anthony into Solanke. Oh, Solanke's gone through. Kipre rather went through the back, and Solanke's gone loose. And Marcondes sticks it into the back of the net with the left foot. 11 minutes in, we have our first championship goal of the season. It's really poor from Cedric Kipre. He loses his man, and I thought he was going to get penalised for the foul. It was then Jaden Anthony pops down that left-hand side, crosses it in. West Brom all at sea at the back there. I thought Kipre was going to get pulled up. Good play by referee Bond. Lets it go, and Marcondes, who scored in the playoff final, sticks it in the back of the net. Cedric Kipre badly caught. Could David Burton have done better there? It's down to his left-hand side. Looks like he could have got a hand on that. It's not right in the corner. And West Brom, a disappointing goal for them to concede. There are disappointing goals and disappointing goals. But Bournemouth take the lead. Emi Marcondes is the scorer on 11 minutes. Let me know your thoughts on that. Kipre, disappointing there. Tangling with Phil Billing. Oh, here come Bournemouth again. Solanke's in the box. Down the left-hand side. Solanke comes inside, hits the shot right-footed, blocked by Bartley. And West Brom just losing their way a little bit there. It's just slid behind. We know there's these huge gaps in Ismail's system with the back three and the wing-backs so far forward. But, not the most impressive by poor old Cedric Kipre there. As I said, he tangled with Billing. I thought he fouled him. Jaden Anthony took it on, crossed it in, and Marcondes sweeps it home with the left foot. We are off and running, and it's one in the eye for those people who think my watch-alongs are all 0-0. Yes, there we go. We've popped lightning trackers in the timeout. There we go. By the way, guys, remember, if there's spam, that's almost like somebody shouting and you shouting to try and stop the person who's shouting. So just leave it to me. Don't you worry. Surprised that Marcondes didn't stay at Brentford to get prep. No, not really. But there you go. He's straight in the goals. Straight away. Do you think West Brom can make playoffs? Well, not a good start. So far, they're behind on 11 minutes in this one. But there's another 45 games and 75 minutes to go of this season. It's a free kick to West Brom. Callum Robinson has gone down. Lots of instructions from Scott Parker's staff. Parker will be really happy with this start because it's not like they've sort of dominated the game, etc. But they have the lead, 63-37 on the possession, to be fair, in Bournemouth's favour. Free kick. In it goes from Mowat, headed up in the air by Dom Solanke. Lloyd Kelly gets a head on it. Industrial-looking challenge by Kyle Bartley, jumps straight into his man. Billings up in Bartley's face. Where's Jeff Lerma to get involved in all of this stuff, eh? I think it's Lloyd Kelly is down. Not the best challenge by Kyle Bartley, was it? I think 6 to 1, half dozen of the other. I think Billing left one on Bartley. Bartley's now left one on Kelly. I think we probably all move on. Referee Bond is having a word with Bartley. Lerma banned for 5 games, is he? Why is that, Charlie? Let's have a look at this challenge here. Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon. It was Marcondes. No, it doesn't look like a great deal in it. Marcondes doesn't jump. His forearm hits the top of his chest. I don't think there's a card coming out. And Marcondes, the goal scorer, is back up. And we are off and running again. We don't need Danjuma. Maybe not. He'd help though, wouldn't he? Hey? We do your time sync in a minute. Oh, the bite incident. Right, there you go. No, Jeff Lerma would have been right in the middle of that. Would have been tremendous, wouldn't it? 16-17 gone. Bournemouth 1. West Brom 0 at the moment. Bournemouth are top of the league and West Brom are bottom. 16 minutes into the season. We'll get, for whoever else, we'll get time sync in a minute. And a big boot clear by Chris Mepham, who's kept out of trouble so far this game. Kilkenny wins that one back off Grady Diangana. Kilkenny goes long. They're looking for Marcondes. Again, Marcondes, God, he was 1v1 there with O'Shea. O'Shea just gets his body across the front and lifts it away with the right foot. Thank you, Peanuts. A €99 super chat. Very, very kind. You too can get involved. You want to support the channel, you can do that via super chat and super stickers. Very kind. Peanuts. Not the first time he has got involved. Ben is goated. Is that good, Kieran? Sounds good to me. Do you think Mepham is in for a good season? I like him, Tiger M. Obviously, it didn't end well for him last season, did he? But I always liked him at Brentford. Anyone want to buy an Icelandic international? Yeah. Are we talking Bodvarsson? 3-2 West Brom, says Henry. My plans for tomorrow. Sorry, we're just Callum Robinson just coming down the right. Mepham kicks it out. Look, we are just complete transparency. We went to the midwife this morning. Baby is apparently not imminent. So there will be watch-alongs tomorrow, barring, to be completely transparent again, Shaylee going into labour. So just keep an eye on the Twitter and we'll get everything advertised on there. But we'll do at least one watch-along tomorrow if assuming Shaylee doesn't go into labour. Long throwing from Townsend. Kipra's up. Bartley heads across the box. It's headed away by Lloyd Kelly. Townsend puts it back in. Kipre tries to shade it towards goal. It's gone over the top. West Brom appeal for a corner. And it is over the top of the bar. We're just seeing the goal again. Kipre really did overcommit for that, didn't he? Could Burton have done better? How's Kilkenny playing? Pretty well, I would say, Joseph. I looked at that midfield and thought they're going to be open, but Kilkenny's just been sat in front of the back four, and so far so good against Mowat and Livermore. Here comes Brooks down the right. Townsend on the cover, half clears. Brooks recycles. Smith to Kilkenny, who's catching the eye of the chat, let's just say. And here is Mowat. Will I be streaming from the Labour ward? No, we will be having a couple of days off there. Carl and Grant has just been pulled up. It's gone down in Scott Parker's technical box there. I didn't quite see what happened. Referee Bond looks relaxed. We'll figure out tomorrow what's going to happen. Let me have a word with HQ about that. Chris Mepham has been booked. What went on here then? Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, Scott Parker got taken down in his dapper trousers and jacket combo. Mepham deservedly getting booked there. Carl and Grant had completely done him, hadn't he, down the line. And Mepham steps across him, takes him out, takes his manager out as well. Parker got 2-footed. Yes, he did. By his own player, was it? In comes the set play for the Baggies, headed away. Townsend is pressed by Dom Solanke. He's played a diag up to Callum Robinson, who can't quite control it. Shaylee's fine, thank you, James. She is in the bath. She's having a lot of baths lately and a lot of naps. Put it that way. Throw in to Bournemouth. We are 20 minutes in. Down the right-hand side, he's gone back into Chris Mepham. Let's give you some numbers. 62-38 to Bournemouth on the possession. We suspected Bournemouth would have more possession in this game, but they are leading. 2 shots to Bournemouth, 3 to West Brom, 1 apiece on target, 1 corner to West Brom, 0 to Bournemouth. 1 big chance apiece. I suspect they are putting Carlin Grant's headed chance down as a big chance on SofaScore. Here is Carlin Grant, by the way. They've won it back high up again. Grant holds up, just snipping at his heels there, Kilkenny. Clipped in by Furlong, not a great ball. Yeah, that's where XG does fail you a little bit, because what that didn't factor in is how floaty the cross was and how Carlin Grant couldn't really get too much power on the header. Could he? Kill Kenny Esther. There we go. He's having a decent game, isn't he? Certainly caught the eye of the chat. I think I agree. And he's in the right place there, winning it again. Kilkenny will bring his stats up at half-time. They've won it back high up. That feels like the 3rd or 4th time I've said that. But Grant can't do anything with it. And Lloyd Kelly boots and clears up the line. In the left-back area, here is Zamira, clears it forward. And Bartley, I think, is going to go home. The Smiths 86, great to have you back. I just got up from a power nap. Well, there you go. I get either confused or a bit grumpy after a power nap. 1-0, Bournemouth. Emi Marcondes on 11 minutes. Valerian Ismail, the big imposing bugger he is trying to hype his side up. That one's shaped in to Dean Garner, who can't quite control it. Difficult one. It's going to be a throw-in. Connor Townsend is just drying the ball off. So I suspect Bartley, Kipre, O'Shea will be coming forward for this one. Townsend is winding up the long throw-in for Bournemouth. In it comes. It's not a good one, actually. Doesn't get too much distance on it. Smith heads away. Oh, lovely feet by David Brooks there. Brilliant skill by Brooks. Nearly beat Kipre as well. Kipre gets back in and makes the tackle. But beautiful. Sucked the opponent in and just knocked it round the other side. Slipped round. Brilliant bit of skill by David Brooks there. A gifable moment for sure. Here's Carlin Grant down the left-hand side. Grant comes in. Tries a little feed through to Mowat, who'd made the run from central midfield. And it's cleared early. And here is Dom Solanke, 1v1 with Kipre down the right. Not a lot of support. Anthony is arriving. Nice ball inside. Billing knocks it off to Brooks, just behind him. And that attack has broken down. And this is good stuff, because here come West Brom on the break. Smith, slide tackle, wins the ball. A slide tackle that's not a foul, ladies and gentlemen. Woof. Lovely chip forward by Brooks, but offside. David Brooks just turning on the style in the last couple of minutes. Who's playing better? I think the chat can answer that one. Bournemouth are edging it, aren't they? But West Brom not without danger, and we know with this Ismail style, they will create chances. Kipre struggling a bit, perhaps. Certainly at fault for the goal, wasn't he? Really overcommitted. I was the guy when I was playing five-a-side yelling to the defenders, don't dive in, don't dive in, don't dive in. We got you covered. Kipre dived in, didn't he? And Billing took him to school a little bit there. And seconds later, his team had conceded a goal. 25 gone. Bournemouth 1, West Brom 0. Keep those comments coming in. Guys, hoofed clear by Phil Billing. And it's a throw-in to the Baggies down that right-hand side. That was one for Callum Robinson to chase. Lloyd Kelly, too strong for him. Lloyd Kelly, I think, is wearing the captain's armband. You would think that that is fairly temporary until Steve Cook returns. Can we get a live table update? I don't think you even need to see it, Jay. Bournemouth are top, West Brom are bottom, and everyone else is tied on 0 points. There we go. Big goal kick forward, headed away by Darnell Furlong. 26-16 on the clock. For those asking, someone asked in the chat and then the chat went down. I'm unlikely to be at any stadiums probably for the next 6-8 weeks or so, depending on when our child arrives. So it will all be watch-alongs, but don't worry, we will be back in the stadiums before autumn's gone too far, I would have thought. End of season now. Bournemouth up as champions by 1 point. West Brom relegated on goal difference. We do your time check. We are at 27 minutes right now. There's your stamp. Sorry, you didn't get too much warning of that, but hopefully we've got that sorted. 27 gone. Bournemouth 1, West Brom 0. Emi Marcondes on 11 minutes. Sweeping home the opening goal of the game and the opening goal of this championship season 21-22. We are go, go, go. Here is Smith in the right back position. And it's back with Travers, who goes long. Can anyone confirm that? James Garner to Forest. Anyone got a source for that? If that is confirmed, that's a good signing. Welcome back, Josh. Come on the bloom. Derby in 10th on alphabetical order, right? Yeah. So who goes down on alphabetical order then? Teams beginning with W. Down the line it goes for Jaden Anthony on the left wing. Slid back to Zamira. Tries to run his man. Looking for a foul there against Furlong, but nothing given. Will I be doing any content with the League of 72? We'll see if I get asked, Sean. That's all I'll say at the moment. Obviously, we are tied up with Football 365 as well. Be working with them a lot this season. 28-35 on the clock. David Button goes long with the goal kick. Bournemouth 1, West Brom 0. Dean Garner down the right is trying to run. Zamira stands him up. Dean Garner comes inside. Just not used in the Premier League, Dean Garner, but he was so good in the Championship, wasn't he? He's tried to draw the foul there, but Phil Billings won it off him. Here comes Solanke on the break. Good challenge by Bartley. Goes loose and knocked forward there by O'Shea. And beautiful bit of play by Kilkenny. And then Smith gives it away. But I'm now starting to get on the Kilkenny train. Sounds like something from South Park, doesn't it? Solanke slid in behind there. He looked offside to my eye test, but Button clears it. I wondered how long before that would come up, Joe. Yes, Ed Sheeran has been given the number 17 in the Ipswich squad numbers. Look. It is what it is. Not one for the football purists, but as a marketing exercise, if it sells some shirts, then it's fine by me. Happy new season, Jim. Afternoon. No Sarge. Sorry if I butchered your name there. Chris, game started at a terrific pace. You'd think that would suit West Brom, though, wouldn't you, Chris? But they are behind, but I do agree with you. O'Shea headers clear. Here's Alex Mowat and Dean Garner. Dean Garner got caught then. Are they going to pull that one back? Yeah, I thought they would. Zamira says, what for? Come on, fella. We all saw it. We all saw it. Fingers crossed for Ronaldo Vieira and Ben Davies to Sheffield United. Yes. I can see Zamira's point now. He's just in the wrong place at the wrong time there. Dejan Garner played around the corner and almost it was Dejan Garner hitting Zamira, wasn't it? Let's have another look on the other screen. He's committed to the tackle. I can understand why it's been given, but I can understand why he's a bit miffed. How's that for a bit of sitting on the fence for you? Here's Bits. The legend Bits is sponsoring our dearly departed League One shows, which is going to be every Wednesday. We think this season that's headed on. Oh, Dejan Garner stretched for that, slid in, stretched out the left foot, couldn't quite get there. But along with Kilkenny, I would say Dejan Garner is... Oh, he's miles offside, by the way. Wouldn't have stood. I would say Dejan Garner and Kilkenny are the eye-catching players from either side. Will, a £5 super chat. What a legend. And he's a Watford fan as well. Just check it in. Look at what you could have won, Will. You could still be here arguing with Jefferson Lerma, but thank you very, very much. Very, 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 very kind, Will. Which game am I most looking forward to in the Championship tomorrow? Probably Luton and Peterborough. That one looks a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Peterborough bring to the division this season. Brooks just has it snuck off him. Townsend, nice feed down the line. Good cover from Chris Metham, who, remember, is on a yellow card. Going to miss Ben screaming at a goal now. We can only do that for England, guys, can't we? That's not the deal. Not the deal in the Championship. Bias at the door. Wonder if Ed Sheeran can play centre-back. Yeah, right. I think it might be Mr. NCR or Mr. Wolfenden tomorrow. Long throw-in goes in from Townsend. Big header by Billing. Cross comes in again. Chance! And it's 1-1. Headed in at the back post. O'Shea with the equaliser. And 32 gone. And West Brom celebrate the goal. It's Bournemouth 1, West Brom 1. They got stuck, didn't they? Long throw in. Billing half clears it. He's going to wonder, should I have just popped it out for a corner? Good touch, floaty cross. Oh, can the keeper come and get that, guys? Can the keeper come and get that? It's inside the 6-yard box. A good ball, isn't it, by Townsend? No, I'm being unfair on Travers. It's just enough past the far post. I think you've just got to say there, they got caught so close to their goal, and I think you have to give credit. It's a good cross, isn't it? I take that back. Travers can't come and get that, can he? It's just out of the line of the far post. O'Shea is the goal scorer, and we have 2 goals inside the first half an hour, 35 minutes of this one. It's Bournemouth 1, West Brom 1. Get your reactions in. It's a disappointing one for Bournemouth, but having seen it a couple of times now, it's just one of those. You can have that from a long throw, and you can't play offside from a long throw in, and they get caught so close to their goal, don't they? It is a decent cross by Connor Townsend, who picks up the assist. Furlong and Anthony. Bit of WWE stuff from those two, sledging each other. They're a bit of trash talk. So, credit to Townsend. O'Shea heads in on the back post. Let's get your reactions in on that one. In they go. We love to see it, don't we? Irish players starting the season great, yeah. Fair play. Caught napping there. The physicality. We said West Brom, and they haven't even got Ajayi on the pitch yet, have they? Who I would rank as their top attacking set play guy. But they're going to score a lot from set plays this season. I mean, strictly speaking, it wasn't. It was from the second phase on a set play, but they got caught in there, didn't they? And they've just won a corner, I think, haven't they? Bournemouth 1, West Brom 1. Marcondes with the opener after Kipre got caught by Billing, swept that one home. And Dara O'Shea with the headed equaliser. Good stuff, this one. Really enjoying it. Let me know what you think. What a start to the season. It's been good stuff so far, hasn't it? Alex Mowat is going to swing this one in left-footed. And the linesman stopped him. Emi Marcondes is on his backside again in the box. Kyle Bartley is yelling at him. Nice bit of needle, bit of tension in this one. Fair dues to Marcondes. Bartley's about a foot taller than him and he's probably yapping in his face. Maybe he wouldn't do that in a nightclub after a few pints. But on the pitch, he's gone down fairly theatrically there, hasn't he? But all fun and games. Referee Bond has refereed the game pretty well so far. And we still await for the Alex Mowat set play to come in. Mowat, left-footed, puts it in under the keeper! And it's disallowed. Now, that'll be an interesting one. Referee Bond, I think, has given a foul on Travers. Remember, keepers are a protected species here. Let's see what happens. And, yeah, no, it is a foul. Good call again by Bond. O'Shea shoving the back on Travers. Yeah, keep your hands to yourself in the box. And the stupid thing is, if he hadn't pushed him, I don't know whether he's getting that cross, is he? With 3 jumping ahead of him. But it is a foul, isn't it? And the goal does not stand. Here's Marcondes chasing through. Alan, you absolute legend. Just something for the channel. Always loved it. Thank you very much, Alan. Plenty on Villa this morning on Dearly Departed. Lots of stuff on Grealish and Leon Bailey and Danny Ings this morning. Thank you very, very much. Ipswich have signed someone else. Can we get confirmation of this? Maybe we'll have a look. People telling me, who is it? Is it Shane Aluko? Or is it Jacobs? And has James Garner gone to Forest? I can't tell. I'm busy. Long one forward. Attempted header on there. And it's a goal kick. Bournemouth 1, West Brom 1. 37:45 on the clock. No contact in the box, or a penalty may have been given. Yeah, I know what you mean, Elevator Kid. When it's that obvious, though, and yeah, if you're going to shove someone in the box, you've got to do it a bit more discreetly than that, which is, and make it not the keeper as well, because they are a totally protected species. Foul there, I think, by Jake Livermore on Gavin Kilkenny, who's been excellent, hasn't he? The young Bournemouth central midfield. We'll get his numbers up at half-time. Looking very, very good, young Kilkenny, for sure. 27 touches so far, 81% pass completion. 4 ground duels, 1 out of 5. Only been dribbled past once. Those are the numbers you want in your favour, those ground duels, and you don't want to be being dribbled past. Kilkenny playing well, using the ball well as well. Furlong nearly gets caught there by, I think it was Jaden Anthony. There's something simmering with those two as well, Furlong and Anthony. That's a good question, Bits. Let me know. Who's at a game tomorrow? Let us know. I, unfortunately, am not going anywhere for the next 6 to 8 weeks, we think. But I want to know who's at a game tomorrow. I'm sure we had a few subscribers who are at this game tonight as well. So hopefully we'll hear from them in due course. Here is Kipre. They've won it high up again. I may as well just make that as a clip and keep playing it. Fed in to Callum Robinson. Oh, good pullback that. No one read that. Robinson, quick, early swivel. Pulls it back towards the penalty spot. Tremendous. Tell us what game you're at. Luton, Peterborough. Oh, that's going to be a good one. QPR, Millwall. That'll be very good as well. Time off to Cardiff, Ipswich, Morecambe. JK's not going to be at Villa, Seville. They're looking for an opponent. Blackpool, Bournemouth. I take it that's next week. Is it? Then Blades tomorrow night. Do you know what? I got offered a ticket for that as well, and I'm home though. Don't worry, I am home. Sam's at the KPF for QPR as well. Oh, this is brilliant stuff, guys. M2's at Stoke Reading. Bits is starting drinking at 10:30. You love to see it. Jonesy's off to the Molineux. Oh, this is great stuff. Really, really great stuff. Ethan's off to Derby and Huddersfield. I'm really happy for you all to be back in stadiums. Look, I was lucky enough to be in the press box a few times last season. So I've had my fill. Corner, West Brom, by the way. In it comes from Furlong, right-footed. Good defending on the near post. It's nodded back in. Oh, up in the air. O'Shea's there again. It's going to break. Robinson lifts it to the back post. Bartley just got in Karlan Grant's way. And Karlan Grant is now telling Kyle Bartley that he did. That was a decent little lift back from Callum Robinson. It went loose. And, oh, dear, he's taken that right off Karlan Grant's head, hasn't he? Oh, dear. Grant could have really wound up and tried to head that back across the keeper as well. Woof. Where else are you going as well? Kieran's at Portman Road. Yellow T-shirts at Luton Posh. Zach's at the Bournemouth game next week. I take that that's Forest. He's got Forest badge there. Brentford Valencia. Oh, how the other half live. Low drive there. Pushed out by Travers from Callum Robinson. Sorry, took my eye off the ball there. Dean Garner tries to knock it in. It just breaks for Robinson. Early hit. And, yeah, he's got that well covered. Doesn't take any chances. Two hands push around the post. West Brom causing Bournemouth problems with balls in the box. Absolutely agree. Oh, tremendous. We got mascots at the Wakefield game as well. Wenlock's off to Villa. Brilliant stuff. Corner to the Baggies, who are ending the first half well. Furlong whips it in. They've defended their near post well. It's been crowded every time. Furlong trying the same corner. He loops it to the far post. Big header back across, looking for Bartley, wins it. And Travers, who's doing all right, actually, in goal for Bournemouth, makes the catch. Oh, there's a blast from the past. Yeah, Salernitana, who I saw play Ipswich in the Anglo-Italian Cup many, many moons ago. If you know, you know. Oh, bless you, Logan. Thank you for asking. How long till Shaylee gives birth? Apparently tomorrow, but no, the midwife says no. Charlton versus Sheffield Wednesday, 5 p.m. tomorrow night on Sky. Some big clubs in League One this season. Reese, can you ask me that about half time? And we'll talk about that at half time in terms of Swansea and Flynn Downs. So I can give you chapter and verse on good old Flynn. Kelly knocks that one up the line. It's gone loose. It's Kipray. Good ball by Kipray into Livermore. Livermore on to Grant, to Mowat. Mowat carries the ball, as he did better than most people in the division last season from central midfield. Here is Townsend. Crosses right-footed, headed away by Kelly. Plenty in the box, though. Surely a shove in the back on Solanke there. And yeah, Mowat is penalised. Ipswich played Pirlo in the Anglo-Italian. Who was he playing for? Was that Salernitana? I can't remember. There we go. Anglo-Italian Cup was a banging competition. Except when Ipswich played Port Vale and Tony Naylor scored a hat-trick. Anyone remember Tony Naylor of Port Vale? What a striker he was for them. We're going back into the 90s there, aren't we? Goodness sakes. Zamira with the throw-in. Not a good one. That battle between Anthony and Furlong is still rumbling on. They both hit the deck there. Trust me, one of those two is going to smash the other at some point. The Anglo-Scottish Cup, Daryl, I don't remember that. Did that involve lots of empty stadiums and Inverness playing Plymouth or something. I could imagine that journey, for goodness sakes. Nice feat by Kipre, who's reacted well to that mistake for the goal. He's playing fairly confidently now. Bartley is well pressed by Phil Billing, I think it was, ahead of Solanke. Burton does well. Oh, there's a missed kick by Zamora. Grant's done really well to flick it on, looking for Jake Livermore. Very good defending by Chris Mepham there. They nearly caught them, winning it high up again. It's poor touch by Zamora. Nice little flick over from Grant to Livermore. You possibly wanted that the other way round, and Livermore flicking it through to Grant. And Travers has the ball at the back. We are into stoppage time. In fact, we've played a minute of it. 2 minutes of stoppage time will be played, or minimum of 2 minutes. Here comes Brooks down the right, and there is Bartley on the cover. This will be the last phase of play of this half. Bournemouth may as well toss this into the box because there's not long left. 20 seconds left of this half. Smith throws it in to Billing. Mowat makes the tackle, and Bournemouth win the... West Brom win the throw-in, and half-time is imminent, I assume, right now. And there you have it. Referee Bond blows the whistle. It is Bournemouth 1, West Brom 1. Get your thoughts in on that first half. Emi Marcondes gives Bournemouth the lead on 11 minutes. Mistake from Cedric Kipre. Billing robs him, and then Jaden Anthony puts it across the box, and it's swept home by Marcondes. The equaliser, West Brom getting up a bit of a head of steam. It was a long throw. Billing half cleared it. He'll wish he'd have put it out for a corner because Bournemouth couldn't really reset. They get caught right on top of their keeper. It's a decent cross by Townsend to the back post, and O'Shea powers the header in for 1-1. Let's have a look at the numbers, and we'll see if they match up with our eye test. So 57% possession plays 43 in Bournemouth's favour. 8 shots to 2 in West Brom's favour. So if you're coming from an XG type position, then West Brom would be favourites in the second half. 4 shots to 1 on target for the Baggies. So it stands to reason for me to say that the only shot that Bournemouth had on target in the first half, they scored from 4 corners to 0. So a lot of these metrics, as the half rumbled on, are playing in West Brom's favour. 1 big chance apiece. Beg your pardon. No, 1 big chance apiece, and that 1 big chance was missed. I think they're probably calling Carlin Grant's header on the back post from Alex Mowat's set play. 198, 138 on the passes completed in Bournemouth's favour. And if you do want to see a ridiculous league table, I'm not entirely sure why they've got West Brom above Bournemouth because Bournemouth alphabetically surely should be top, given everyone's got the same record. There you go. We'll see what SofaScore's rationale for that is. But a slightly pointless league table. Some people used to say shouldn't even look at the league table until 3 or 4 games in. But hey, we're looking at it from halfway through the first game. Let's have a look at your comments. Thoughts on West Brom? Layla, I think they improved as the half went on, conceded from a mistake. And if you really put stock into those metrics we just looked at, Ismail will be happy, I think, because that would kind of make them favourite in the second half. But hey, lies, damn lies, and statistics. Yeah, Shone Aluko in at Ipswich. Let me know what you think about that one. Ipswich seemingly signing every player in the known universe. Very even game, very 50-50. 1-1, fair result so far. Probably agree, James. Pretty good first half. Pretty good. Ipswich transfer news. Apparently there'll be another player before Monday. I think it's going to be Michael Jacobs as well coming in. Evening all. Welcome, John. And John took part in our first ever Patreon roundtable. So if you sign up on Patreon now, you can do a roundtable with me and the other guys on the table. Big team talk ahead for Parker. One winner of this game as it stands. The numbers seem to agree with you, John. There. Proud to be posh. And I say welcome. If you know any Peterborough fans, Hull fans, Blackpool fans, do point them towards the channel. West Brom's pressing has been quite good. Yeah, they've got it right a few times, won the ball high up. Bournemouth struggling to keep up. I would agree with you, Adrian, after about, 20, 25 minutes. What does the attack momentum graph tell us? I think the attack momentum graph agrees with you, actually, Adrian. Look at all that blue, and particularly those last 10 minutes. All blue there for Bournemouth. Eddie, how is Kilkenny playing? Very well. He looks decent, doesn't he? Sat in front of that back four for Bournemouth. I dare say Scott Parker will probably end up with one of Pearson or Lerma in there, won't he, as well? Next to him, it does look a bit of an open central midfield. Looks like Chris Wilder's been away on holiday. He looks very tanned and very refreshed. And no doubt will be into a job before. What else are we saying here? Chris, West Brom clearly the better team, promising, but have long had a dodgy defence. And why are they not playing Semi-Ajay? I'm a big fan of his. It's allowed Bournemouth to be level. Bournemouth don't look secure at the back either. Not 100%, Chris. They've looked all right, haven't they? A few of those corners, particularly from Darnell Furlong's side, they've dealt with quite well on the near post, haven't they? But, yeah, maybe when Mowatt's putting the set plays in, maybe a bit more of a threat. Keep your comments coming in. Predictions on first manager second, and why is it Rooney? I don't think Derby will sack Rooney. Rooney might be the first manager out, but why would he leave that lovely big contract? So I don't think they would sack him, and I don't think he would resign. So yeah, it might be a bit of a white elephant there. Good old Rooney. Poor defending for both goals, but not often a goal comes from good defending. Definitely poor defending for the first goal, I agree. Second goal, look, any team in the world can get caught. Long throw in, second phase, cross comes back in, you're too deep. So, obviously you'd like to get a good clearance. But yeah, like you say, you can criticise any goal for the defending, can't you? What else are we saying here on this one? Posh and Hull have built strong squads. Excited for this season. Yeah, really pleased to see Peterborough back. They're always good value as well. David, evening all. Football is back. And I won't read the rest of that. Kilkenny looks a real good player. He does, doesn't he? Yeah, he's had a good start. Baggies look very dangerous on set plays. Noticed it when they played us. Some big units, yeah. I agree with that. And Mowat particularly was a real good set play guy, wasn't he? Alex, been a decent game so far. Bournemouth don't half have a mistake in them. And I hope Cherries beat the Baggies as a Wolves fan. Burton, very dodgy. Put more pressure on him. Got to get up that pitch, haven't they? Solanke and Brooks need to step up this second half. Yeah, you would think if Billing as well, if Bournemouth are going to score more goals in this game, it would likely be those guys. Derby are too broke to sack. Yeah, well, I agree with that. Too broke to sack Rooney. I totally agree with that as well. Kilkenny is no Billy Gilmore. Yeah, if you want to hear a good Billy Gilmore debate, listen to me and Hodgie the Hack on the Behind Enemy Lines show last night. Joe, am I live for the 3 p.m. games? Honestly, I don't know the schedule. We're literally going to be just doing it day by day with we are expecting child anytime soon. So we'll see what pans out. Honestly, I'll probably ask the missus, what shall I do tomorrow? And that will be what I'll do. So we'll definitely be live at some point tomorrow. In fact, let me know. Let me know what you'd most like to see, because there's 3 possibilities tomorrow, isn't there? There's in fact, let me look this up right now. There's an early kickoff. Oh, I haven't got the fixtures up. I know Blades and Birmingham is 8 p.m. We could do the Saturday Super Stream at 3 p.m, of course, and there's a 1 p.m. kickoff as well. So let me know what you would like to see. Looking at the replay, disallowed goal. Can't see why. Oh, I don't know if I agree with you on that one, David. There's clearly 2 hands in the back from who was it? It was Townsend, I think, wasn't it, on the keeper? And you know you're going to get whistled, especially with the keeper. You can't, do it more discreetly. Elbow in the back with close contact, you might get away, but you're never going to get away with that one. Are you? What else are we saying here? Birmingham, please do a watch along. Yeah, let me know what you want to see tomorrow. Right, we are going to take a couple of minutes and we'll be back for the second half. Do not go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, guys. I mean, you can, but make sure you come back, because the stream will be returning in a couple of minutes. If you haven't already and you're not going anywhere, hit subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications on the Benjamin Bloom channel. Like this stream. Keep your comments coming. And if you want, you can give it a share. And what better place to go and share than over on Twitter, where you can find me at Benjamin Bloom. Lots of stuff goes down that feed. And if you ever need to contact me, the DMs are open. Forgive me, it might take a couple of days to get through all of them. At Benjamin Bloom on Twitter. You can also support us over at our Teespring store, www.benjaminbloommerch.store. Don't forget the 2 M's in a row. Buy yourself a t-shirt, a mug, phone case, hoodies, all sorts of good stuff over there. Great way to represent our community over here. If you do get something, make sure you send me a picture over on Twitter, in fact, and I will get that retweeted. You can also support over on Patreon, www.patreon.com/BenjaminBloom. A direct way to support my work here monthly. Get yourself a little bit of extra content each month. And thank you to everybody on Patreon. We really could not have got through what has been happening in the world without you. Before we return, get those comments filled up. Questions, topics, etc. And enjoy the rest of the stream. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm out of breath from running up and down the stairs there to get a can of caffeine-free Pepsi. Yeah, that's a new thing. I was just going to pop up the little thing on the bottom about subscribing, and I went and checked the number. We can, wonderful news, do an update. We can update this to 18,600 subscribers. Thank you, everybody. We've just gone over that number. If you haven't subscribed, please hit subscribe. Really, really helps. Even if you don't use subscriptions on YouTube, just hit the button. It helps us out and brings more people in. It is Bournemouth 1, West Brom 1 in our championship curtain raiser. Good first half. West Brom may be favourites to take the 3 points here, but as it stands, 1-1. Bournemouth taking the lead on 11 through Emi Marcondes. And West Brom equalising through Dara O'Shea. West Brom improving towards the end of that half and causing fair amount of trouble from set plays and hemming Bournemouth in. Keep your thoughts coming in the comment. Quick couple of plugs, social media, at Benjamin Bloom on Twitter, Instagram, and this all goes down Facebook as well. Patreon, you just saw on the video. And head over to benjaminbloommerch.store. You grab some merchandise. Make sure if you do buy anything, DM me a picture or whatever, and I'll retweet it, whatever it is you buy. And also, last thing, I promise, hit like on this stream. It just helps spread it while it's live. Cheers, everybody. Football is back. And the players are out for the second half. My question to you is, how do you see this one ending up? Get your predictions in for the final score. Caffeine-free Coke followed by caffeine pills. Yeah, it's like the nicotine patches stuck all around my body. There we go. Right. Predictions for how we see this one going. 3-1 Baggy, says John. 0-0. Oh, dear. 2-1 Baggies, says Elevator Kid. David says draw. 2-1 Baggies. 2-2, a 2-2, a 3-1 to Bournemouth. Interesting. Right, here comes the second half. Let's just do a quick little reset. We'll give you the teams one more time. We'll get a time sync done for you. For Bournemouth, Travers, back four, Smith, Metham, Kelly, Zamira. Midfield, Kilkenny's sitting with Billing and Marcondes ahead of him. Brooks right, Anthony left, and Solanke up top. For the Baggies, West Brom, Burton in goal. Back three, Kipray, Bartley, O'Shea. Wing backs, Townsend, Furlong. It's Livermore and Moa is the double pivot. Robinson left, Ian Garner right, Carl and Grant up top. Just one more quick refresher. If the game's decided by the benches, I'll just pick out a few names for West Brom, Ajayi, Phillips, and Zahor. Only really, Stanislas is not even on there. He was on there at the start of the game. So put it this way, not a lot on the bench for Bournemouth. Right, we'll get a time sync at 46 minutes, okay? As Smith knocks that one in to Chris Metham. Kelly. Oh, Kelly's run into trouble. He's given it to Dean Garner. Dean Garner into the box. That's a really good tackle by Chris Metham. He really ran into trouble there. It was an attempted cutback by Callum Robinson, and Metham gets in and makes a really important block. Although Callum Robinson, what he gives with one hand, he takes away with the other there, Metham. He was way behind everybody. Would have been miles offside if Metham had actually stepped up there. Corner to the bag. Or is it a long throw? No, the ball's being dried. Darnell Furlong is going to throw this one in long. Can they get first contact on this, West Brom? In it comes, Zamira up with Big Kipray on the near post. And it's going to be another set play to West Brom. And we mentioned these, and it's on Alex Mowatt's side for the left footer for the in-swinger. This one. We try and do a timestamp for 47 minutes, unless Mowat takes this particularly quickly. It's 47 in 3, 2, 1, sink. Here comes the corner from Mowat. In it goes left-footed. Oh, flappy from the keeper. Oh, Travers did not cover himself in glory there. It went loose. O'Shea was at the back post. If he could have got a clean jump at that, he's got an empty net to head it into. Oh, that's not good goalkeeping, is it? It's good defending, actually, by Zamira, the left back, who's been fairly useful in terms of defending set plays. In comes another corner, and there's a foul being given, I think, on Marcondes. Charlie, we'll see you soon, buddy. You keep fighting the good fight, okay? We're all behind you, buddy, okay? 47:55 on the clock. Bournemouth 1, West Brom 1. West Brom's average positions have just come up on Sky Sports. 3 centre-backs all on halfway line. Absolutely thrilling to watch when you're in the stadium, Ishmael's teams. Such a huge load of space in behind them, always. Some nice messages for Charlie there. Thank you, guys. He knows he's got friends here. Furlong hurls that one down the line, looking for Robinson. Zamira. Good play by him. Onto Marcondes, who clears. Here's Townsend. Tries to work that one inside. Marcondes. Oh, lovely little clip by Marcondes. Oh, I say that. Risky ball. But it did break in the end. Although Bartley's able to then help it back to Dave Burton, who goes long. And it's all the way through to Travis. One goalkeeper to the other. Kelly. Yeah, this looks like Parker's Fulham, doesn't it? Knocking it about the back slowly now. Here's Smith. Metham. Kilkenny. Metham. Here comes the press. Watch them all go. Robinson's the trigger. Zamira gets a head on it. Kilkenny, can he get his body in the way there? Yeah, he's a good player, isn't he? Not really. I think this might be the first time I've seen Kilkenny, possibly. Did he play at all last season? Someone will let me know on that one. Or I could just look it up myself, couldn't I? But it looks like he could be a much-used player here. 21 years old. What did he do last season then? Championship 2021. He played 1 minute of football last season, Gavin Kilkenny. So, yeah, definitely my first time seeing him for sure. Brooks, who, I don't know, I can't remember who pointed out half-time. Yeah, they do want to get in the game. He's looked all right when he's got on the ball, but he's not been on the ball very often, has he? That could be more systemic rather than Brooks's fault himself. Oh, lovely reverse ball there. Zamira crosses in. Burton, and it's slid in the corner by Billing. And all of that prognostication at half-time saying that West Brom would be favourites in the second half, and Bournemouth lead within 6 minutes of that second half. There's a beautiful pass in the build-up, I think, by Jaden Anthony. Let's have another look at this. It comes out. It's a really good finish by Billing. Let's have a look at that. Look at that reverse ball in behind. Zamira cuts it back. It's palmed out by Burton, and Billing sticks it home. But in the build-up, there's a filthy pass here. A no-look, right-footed pass inside 3 players by Jaden Anthony. I mean, say what you want about Burton's contribution there. I think if he stays on his line, there's maybe a tap-in for somebody else. But lovely finish by Phil Billing. And, surprisingly, given what we said towards the end of the first half, it is Bournemouth 2, West Brom 1. And that's probably, let me just check the numbers, it's Bournemouth's second shot on target in the game. They have been lethal with their finishing tonight, as in they've had 2 chances and they've got 100% output. Let's get your thoughts on that. Although here comes Carlin Grant. Down the left, crosses in toward the back post. And Zamira, oh, he's made a mess of that, Zamira. Here's Furlong. Furlong crosses, Zemira wins it back. Let's get your comments on that one. What a pass by Jaden Anthony in the build-up as well. Absolutely tremendous stuff. What are we saying here? Let's just look at this long throw-in first. Nice. What a bit of play. What a ball into the box. I totally agree. That's a beautiful pass by Anthony, wasn't it? And there is Billing with the big header out. It's gone back to Furlong. Furlong crosses in right-footed, headed up in the air. Grant heads it on, headed out by Kelly. Volleyed across the box by Callum Robinson and just wide. Oof. Goodness me. Good finish by Billing. Real composer. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Anthony looks very good. I mean, he's been reasonably quiet, but hey, if you're going to be quiet and then play a pass like that, then it doesn't matter because, yeah, actually, did he get the assist for the first goal, Jaden Anthony? Has that gone down to him? Yeah. So he's got an assist and a key pass in this game for sure. Impressive. Here is Kilkenny, and it's cleared. Good to meet you one day, mate. Legend. For sure, Kieran. Just let me know where you are at a game, and we'll chew the fat for 5 minutes. Although I'm not going to be at a game for probably 6 to 8 weeks, I would have thought. But hey, we'll get there. Bournemouth danger on the break. Need a Jai on. I did say at the start of the game, Chris, didn't I? Didn't I? Why is he not playing? Headed clear by Kipre. Uh, 55 on the clock now. O'Shea clears out. Smith goes wide to Brooks. Bournemouth 2, West Brom 1. Smith crosses in. Good tracking by Mowat, who makes the clearance and it's out for a throw. Good start to the second half by Bournemouth. Although West Brom did have all of those set plays, didn't they? Here's Billing in the box. Knocks it off Marcondes. Heavy touch. Surprising by Marcondes. Normally so slick in those areas. West Brom clear. West Brom on the rack at the moment. Here is Zemira. Goes into the front. Breaks for Solanke, I think. Or was it Billing who played it well? I couldn't quite see. Here's Brooks. Brooks into the box. Still got it, Brooks. And he's won a corner. Very good 5 minutes for Bournemouth. Remember the start of this half. West Brom were right back on it. Couple of set plays. And even after the goal, Robinson drilled that one across the box, didn't he? And no one was there. But Bournemouth have certainly really had a golden 2-3 minutes here, including that goal. Corner to the Cherries. Kelly, Solanke, Metham all gathered together in the middle of the box. It's going to be a right foot out swinger by Marcondes. He pops it in. It's gone to the edge of the box. Here is Zemira. Skips inside. Kilkenny. Marcondes down the right. Floaty cross to the back post. Headed away by Bartley. Kelly. Does he handball that? No. Play on. Here's Kelly on the right wing. Kelly pops that in. There's going to be a high foot surely there by Brooks on Alex Mowat, and the attack breaks down. Really like Brooks. Hope he can have an injury-free season. Yeah, needs to get back to that breakthrough season level at Sheffield United where he was superb, wasn't he? Been a big half-time talk by Parker. Come out strong, haven't they? Bright start in general by Bournemouth. second half. Hugel to Forest. Sounds like a very championship type deal. Hugel and Houghton getting together, doesn't it? Anthony makes the clearance. It's going to be a throw in to West Brom. And remember, Valerian Ismail for Barnsley. Okay, that was in the 5 sub season. Really, really used the subs well. Obviously, he can't just change his entire front 3 like he used to now. But you would think we may see some of those names off the bench. Some big names. In fact, Matt Phillips, Ken Zahor, Semi Ajay, all sort of first team ready players. There's Matt Clark as well. He's obviously not ready to go tonight. He's been brought in on loan from Brighton to West Brom. Here comes another long throw from Ishmael's team. In it comes from the right. Cleared out. Furlong's got it again. Remember, it's the second phase they scored from in the first half. In it goes to the near post. Kipre's headed it in, but there's been a foul given in the middle of the box by referee Bond. Will I see the slow-mo before I see it on there? It's Mark Condes and Bartley again, actually. Bartley's actually got himself a yellow card. I don't know if he's talked himself into the book there. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's got both his arms around him, hasn't he? And referee Bond, I have to say, has refereed this game pretty well. Not entirely sure why Emi Marcondes is marking Kyle Bartley, but hey, he's certainly getting up his nose, isn't he? Zamira heads down to Billing. Beautiful back heel by Billing. Heavy touch by Zamira. Into the right back spot. Adam Smith just hoits it up the line. Solanke chases. Bartley heads away. Brooks heads back. Solanke, yes, foul, isn't it? Oh, no, offside's gone up. I thought Solanke was going to get whistled. He just kind of backs in there. There is Junior Stanislas, who was definitely on the list of subs I had before the game. So I don't know what's gone on there. There's Lewis Cook as well. God, there's Jack Stacey, Ben Pearson, Steve Cook. God, they've got some good players out Bournemouth, haven't they? There's Leif Davis as well, who's coming on loan from Leeds there. It's a throw in to West Brom. The hour mark is up. And the Baggies need a goal. Else they're going to be starting their campaign with a defeat. Even though it got disallowed, keeper has to do better there. He'll use the old excuse, though, MJ. He'll say, oh, I heard the whistle. I stopped. I wasn't trying properly. But, yeah, he got beat on his near post there, didn't he? Powerful header by Kipre, but it was disallowed. Let me know what move you would make were you Valerian Ismail. You would think it's down to 3, Ken Zahor, Matt Phillips, Semi Ajay. Ajay could freshen things up in the back 3. Zahor, you'd think, is just adding size up front and a target man. Phillips can play virtually anywhere, can't he? Here's Dean Garner fouled right on the edge of the box. Zamira is going to get booked for that, I'm pretty sure. Dean Garner just too good for him. And Zamira swipes in and brings him down. Yeah, completely mistimed that one, didn't he? I assume he got a yellow card, did he? Or has he got away with that one? Yeah, no yellow card for Zamira. And a very dangerous looking free kick here for West Brom. Alex Mower. It's almost too close, actually. I imagine he's going to absolutely smash this in. because it's so close. Bournemouth lined up sort of across the 6-yard box. Moat hands on hips. Sort of 2-step run up here. He's going to swing it in from the right-hand side. Moat hammers it in. And I think Furlong did win the header on the near post. He'll be quite disappointed with that. He got too much on it. Let's have a look. Oh, he's completely free as well. That's a chance. Not a good header by Darnell Furlong there. And anyone predict Matt Phillips was about to come on? Because here he is. Dean Garner is going off. Phillips is coming on. We'll see where Phillips goes. Honestly, it could be anywhere, but it may be a like-for-like swap. And he'll just play down that left-hand side. Let's have a look. Robinson's down the right at the moment. Maybe he's gone central, in fact, Phillips. He's the middle of the three at the moment. We'll just keep an eye on that. Robinson can't get away down the right-hand side. It's going to run out for a goal kick. And now the clock starts running down. 64 gone. West Brom need a goal. Charlie with his Bournemouth badge there. We are poor at defending set plays. Need to work on that. Big goal kick forward. Billing wins it in midfield. Solanke knocks it back in. Metham goes home. Yeah, it looks like Matt Phillips is basically nominally playing in the number 9 position. And he's just going to trigger that press like we saw Daryl DK do for Barnsley under Valerian Ismail last season. Throw in to West Brom. Scott Parker telling one of his staff members to calm down as Furlong tried to steal a yard. Burton with the big clearance, and I think that's going to be a Bournemouth throw. And Smith and Townsend come together. Do you know, I don't think either of them touched it, did they? Well, if anybody did, it was Townsend, because it's a Bournemouth throw down the right-hand side. One word opinion on Ipswich's signing so far. Plentiful. There you go. Matt Phillips to trigger the press. Looks like it, doesn't it? And here he is. Phillips driving inside. Good shot on him, Phillips. Phillips pokes it through. Moat crosses. Oh, it's a lovely goal. Oh, Callum Robinson puts it in really quick. Bam, bam, bam. Passing from West Brom. Phillips wins the ball. The substitution has worked. It's a super assist, I think, across the box from Alex Moat and slammed in by Callum Robinson. The best goal of the game there. And Ismail Ball encapsulated there. They win the ball over in the right-back position. Phillips gets it. Phillips knocks it through. Yeah, Moat's onside. Zamira's playing him on. Drives it across the box. And lovely soft feet by Callum Robinson. Just angles it in the far corner. And woof, we've got a good curtain raiser here. It's Bournemouth 2, West Brom 2. And isn't that great sight as well? Robinson running to the away fans, celebrating the equaliser. What a lovely goal. And Ismail will take credit for the substitution there. It's Bournemouth 2, West Brom 2. Let's have a look at your reaction in the comments. Beautifully worked goal. Brilliant goal. Beautiful goal. Look at the fat lad. He was having a lovely time in the away end, wasn't he? Even a woof. You get a woof for that one. Football is truly back. 4 goals. And the Desmond is on. Tidy finish. Gorgeous. Ismail masterclass. What a game to start the season. It's been a good one. hasn't it? And just quality there. Mowat, such a slick pass with loads of pace on it. And had Zamura held his line on the back post, though, we would have had an offside shout there. But terrific stuff from West Brom. And it is 2-2. And here is Solanke. Billing crosses into the back post. Brooks, good save by Burton. Brooks hit it on the volley. That's a good save by Burton. I was critical of him for the first goal. I thought he should have saved Marconde's shot. That was a far more difficult save to make. He's coming across the goal and the ball comes back across him. It's a really difficult shot by Brooks. So that has to be taken into account when I say it's not quite in the corner, but he hits it nice and early. Good save by Burton. Good play all round there, Brooks and Burton. And it's a corner for Bournemouth, which Marcondes is going to take. In it comes right-footed. Kelly heads it, but someone's gone down. It is O'Shea, and it's going to be a free kick to West Brom. What a save. Great save. Yeah, excellent stuff from Burton there. Here's that goal again. Look at that from Mowat and Robinson. Beautiful 1-2 punch there. Look at those West Brom fans in the stand there. You love to see it. That away end all leaping up. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant to see the fans back in the ground. Burton unsighted, superb save. Phillips made a great impact, certainly for the goal. Yes, he did. You got to love an Ishmael goal celebration. He's fist pumping, all the veins are popping out of his neck. Brilliant stuff. Here is Mepham. Mepham goes diagonal with the right foot. Cleared by Furlong. Zaruma gets a touch on it. Phillips knocks it out to Robinson. Robinson crosses. Oh, it's just ahead of Carl and Grant. He can't control it. He's recycled, though. Townsend crosses in. Oh, and who was that arriving in the middle there? I think it might have been Moa, actually. You'd have wanted it to be one of the strikers, but West Brom turning the screw again, looking for the third goal. They've been behind twice. They've come back twice. And they're pushing again. Lovely crossing from the right from Robinson, just ahead of Carl and Grant as he is arriving. Mepham knocks it back to Travers, who clears. Great game to start the season. You love to see it. You absolutely do. Come on, you baggies, says Dean. Kelly, big boot down the line. 71 on the clock. I wonder if we're going to see Ken Zahor at any point. Possibly for Carl and Grant, you'd imagine. Will Ishmael tweak any further? Burton goes diagonal, won by Townsend. Grant backing in, and he's been penalised. Free kick to Bournemouth. Referee Bond is just having a word with Carl and Grant, who doth protest his innocence. And there is the great Mick Harford in the stand. Obviously, some health issues for Mick Harford. And I'm sure all of you wish that legend well. What a player he was. We spoke to Russell Osman on the Blue Monday podcast, and he played in that great Ipswich team. And we asked him, who was your toughest opponent? And you think of some of the names he played against. The first name he said, Mick Harford always used to give me a horrible game. What a player. 72-38 on the clock. Bournemouth 2, West Brom 2. Those Baggies fans look like they are in good voice. Yeah, nice to see Big Mick. Get well soon. Hugely popular guy. Lovely guy, actually. Here's Carlin Grant, left side of the box. Cuts in on his right foot, drives the shot. Oh, that cannot have missed by much. I didn't think he had the angle to hit that shot. And Grant drills it with the right foot. Let's see how close that one was. Just steps inside. Ooh. Good effort. I wonder if they've got a better angle. Yes, they have. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky there. Oof. Grant, he just wanted to get a bit of curl on that, and he didn't get any. He drilled it flat. Do you know what? It just swings away as well. Misses by inches, it looked. Probably more than that, but we didn't get the angle from behind the post. Mick turned down a 1.2 move to West Ham to stay at Luton. He's like the Luton president, isn't he? Fans created an atmosphere. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Mick Harford, Luton legend, football legend, absolutely. Smith with a throw-in for Bournemouth. Is there a winner in this game, guys? We got about 15 and a half plus stoppage time to go. Bournemouth don't have a lot off the bench. West Brom have got Ken Zahor, possibly. Saw all those injured Bournemouth players in the stand there. Here's Brooks. Lovely first touch. Brooks feeds it in. Smith crosses in. Good tackle by, I can't see who that tracking runner was, but it's going to be a corner to Bournemouth. From the right-hand side, which David Brooks is going to take left-footed. He's just doing a bit of organising. Stop it. My watch-alongs were never 0-0. People just made a fuss whenever they were. Brooks puts the corner in low. Billing drives the shot, blocked out by Kipre. Brooks floats it to the back post. Headed by Metham. Good block on him by O'Shea, who then completely misses his kick. O'Shea then throws his head in. And I assume Jay Nanton's had a high foot given against him. Let's have another look at that. Yeah, he just stuck his head in there. You know you're going to get the dangerous play decision if you do that. It's brave from O'Shea. Could have lost a tooth there, but I think Anthony was trying to pull the ball down rather than boot it up. Corner to Bournemouth. And it comes flat from the left. Kelly's underneath it. Looked like O'Shea was getting a bit handsy with his man there, but nothing doing. Here's Kilkenny. Kilkenny knocks it inside. And home it goes. Oh, 76-34 gone. Bournemouth 2, West Brom 2. Here is Kipre. Kipre's been robbed, but one back. Well, I say one back. Booted down the ground and straight out of play, much to Valerian Ismail's annoyance. I say he was getting a bit handsy, O'Shea, and there was nothing in it. But what I didn't see is he's got a proper handful of Chris Metham's shirt there. And I hate to say it, but I did say in the first half, if you're going to use your hands in the box, do it discreetly. And referee Bond is blindsided by that, isn't he? It's on his blind side. I assume the linesman's on the other side as well. So A clever foul, or if it was a foul, by O'Shea. Nothing given. That one slid in behind. Solanke makes the chase. Solanke drives a shot in. Burton makes the save. It was a difficult angle for Dom Solanke, but they managed to get him in behind. Just a straight ball right through. If I get 200 likes, can the chat name my baby? I would love you to like the video, but absolutely not, no. Difficult angle there. Good effort by Solanke. You really have to completely smash the ball at a speed unbeknownst to most goalkeepers to score from there. But he worked the keeper. There is Sam Johnston on the bench, who we think is going to be a big money mover out of West Brom. Great save, Burton. Yeah, he got his angles right. Stood up to it, didn't he? Made the save. Burton knocks the free kick forward. Matt Phillips is on his own. He's brought it down. Phillips crosses in low. Good play by Phillips, and they get the block off in the end. It's back with David Burton, who's going to lump this down the ground again. He's looking for Phillips. He's found him again, actually. Phillips just tried to cushion the ball in. Callum Robinson would have had to have Adama Traore and Michael Owen-esque speed there to get through to that one. But will there be a winner? You tell me. Think of doing any Premier League watch-alongs. Possibly. I just can't tell you what the schedule is going to be at the moment until baby is born. And live videos are going to be tricky. There's a foul over by the technical box. I think the yellow card's going to come out for Alex Mowat. He sticks the thumb up and says, fine, I get you. It was Zaruma he took down, who was coming forward from left back. Johnston should go to Southampton. Yeah, it's a good shout, actually, that, isn't it? And they got money from Danny Ings. My team may be in the Prem, but it's so refreshing to see the Championship again. There you go. Oh, and there's Magsy, who's got a 3-2 prediction on. And here come West Brom down the right-hand side. Grant crosses it to the back post, looking for Townsend. It's over his head. Can Townsend recycle? Yes, he can. Here's O'Shea. O'Shea tries to get the cross in. It's blocked by Smith. It's going to be a throw-in. And I assume West Brom are going to launch this one in. We are 80 minutes and 45 seconds into this game. It's Bournemouth 2, West Brom 2. Do we have a winner coming? Townsend is just organising where he wants to throw this. In it goes to the near post, flicked on. Headed up in the air by Kelly. Mepham gets a header on it. O'Shea's going to recycle now. Tries to turn and cross. Anthony blocks. Solanke's there. Solanke's done well, actually. Although Livermore then takes it off him. Solanke has fouled Alex Mowat, who just gets his body in front. Let's just say he was going down before the contact was made. But look, you knew he was going to get whistled for that one. Solanke. I think referee Bond's been good tonight, hasn't he? I'm the first one to try and praise a referee because we do moan about them a lot, don't we? I think he's done well. Free kick to West Brom on the right-hand side, which Mowat is going to swing in with the left foot. Plenty forward here. Can they get first contact? Mowat hands on hips, as he always is before he swings in these set plays. Chewing away on his gum. He just respots the ball. Not happy with how it's sitting. In comes the free kick to the back post. Kipre heads down. Kilkenny to the edge of the box. Livermore. It comes out to Livermore. It bounces up. He swipes at the right foot volley. He just wanted it to come down and get his knee over it and control the volley, but no. High wide and not very handsome from Livermore. And the well-worn cliche wouldn't come down for him. Big one forward, given away by Travers, and they've given the ball straight back to West Brom. And West Brom have been putting on a fair bit of pressure, haven't they? Horrible kick by Burton there, straight to Billing. Oof. Billing got a touch there, and the ball bounced, and he went in 50-50. And if he'd won the header, he was in there. But he didn't. Another throw in to West Brom, which I assume they're going to just keep this pressure on now. Yep, here come the big guys. Here comes O'Shea. Kipray still got Semi Ajayi on the bench. Darnell Furlong is going to toss this one in. They've certainly bought into the Ishmael tactics, haven't they? West Brom. Here comes Furlong. Ball sails in. Metham wins the header, but out it goes for a corner. Metham looks disappointed. That's where it went, but Zaruma gives him a slap on the back. But it's a corner, which Alex Mowat will swing in left-footed. 84:05 on the clock. It does feel a little bit like Bournemouth just need to survive this now and they take the point. West Brom putting a lot of pressure on. In comes the corner from Mowat, punched by Travers, and here come Bournemouth on the break. Oh, they've got a lucky bounce there. Solanke's put it into the channel for Anthony to chase, but too much on it. Burton gets out there. Anthony had his run blocked, let's just say, nothing given. Up the other end, though, Callum Robinson has got it. Robinson dancing feet. Nice scene excellent by Kilkenny, who wins it, drives away and draws a foul from Jake Livermore, who is going to get booked. It's been a good performance by Kilkenny, who's been on our radar really since about 5-10 minutes in. He's had a good game, hasn't he? And Livermore apologises, and I think he's going to get the yellow card there. He nods, he understands. Referee Bond has got that one right again, hasn't he? Great play by Kilkenny, who's, as I am repeating myself, but caught the eye. Let's have a look at this possible infraction by Townsend. Runs across Anthony's path, but I don't know. What are you going to do, eh? Gaza, you legend, a £5 super chat. Thanks for ringing in the new season. Legend. Thank you very, very much, Gaza, for a £5 super chat. And we've enjoyed it. 2-2. Is there a winner? $86 minutes gone. And Ken Zahor is about to come on. I assume Carlin Grant will come off. Yeah, so Grant is coming off. Zahor is coming on. So I guess Matt Phillips will move across to the left. Zahor will play in the number 9 position. Robinson will stay down that right-hand side. Zahor, promoted with Cardiff, wasn't he? Essentially promoted with West Brom second time around, but loaned out to Millwall last season. Didn't really do a lot there, did he? Millwall fans weren't terribly impressed. Can he do a bit more here? Thrown to Bournemouth on the left wing. Scott Parker throws the ball to Zamira, Jordan Zamira, the left back. Oh, legendary. I'm the dude. Thank you very much. £5 super chat. You should stream with your baby by your side. Can you imagine if I yell for a goal, though? I'm probably going to be banned from yelling for goals. We'll see how that one goes. Got to get him started early. Please, the Dowell super chats will still come in. Thank you so much. Every time Kieran Dowell scored last season, I got a super chat, which is very nice. Thank you on the dude. There is Mr. Rick Parry, as the boos ring out in the chat, popular as ever. He's got a lovely tie on, to be fair, Rick Parry, but there you go. Who's down there? Furlong. So the rumours are true. What rumours? Oh, yes, I can see your other chat. Yes, those rumours are indeed true. Here comes Burton. He's going to go long with this one. 88:30 on the clock. Have Bournemouth weathered the West Brom storm? And can they see this one out for a draw? Hoiked forward again, flicked on by Zohore. Here's Phillips on the left wing. He's got an overlap from Townsend. He gives him it. Townsend tries to knock it past Smith, I think, and run. Good defending by Adam Smith. There's the clearance. Big header by Furlong. Does well to beat Solanke there. Kilkenny gets ahead of the ball, but then leans back and hooks it away. And here is Dara O'Shea, who goes long into the channel. Zohore's chasing. Zohore's done quite well there, actually. Does he win the corner? If he does, that's excellent. I hate to say it, he's just completely bullied Zamura, who's about a foot shorter than him, but he just waited for the touch and got ahead of him. Good play. Corner to West Brom, 89:35 on the clock. Mowat holds up two hands. In comes the left-footed corner from Mowat. 2 steps. The ball's into the near post. All's cleared. And David Brooks is coming away with it. He's got no support up there. Furlong slides in. I think that might be a West Brom throw-in. It's gone the other way. Much to the irritation of Ishmael and Furlong, who expected the throw-in. We are into stoppage time, and there will be, well, he was just about to hold up the board, the fourth official. In a second, I'll tell you how many minutes stoppage time there will be. Get your guesses in. There you go. 4 minutes, apparently, according to Sky. 4 minutes of stoppage time, but we're pretty certain to go up to 95, 96 because we have a man down. Wenlock, legend, super chat, 9.99. Thank you very much. Great to be back. Thanks always for covering the game. Good luck with the new exciting arrival, not Louis Barry. We've had loads of chat with Aston Villa fans today about Louis Barry. So, yeah, very excited about him. We have just had another substitution. Christian Sadie, number 38, has come on for David Brooks. Sadie on. And he's headed over to the left-hand side, has he? So, no, I think he's about to move. I think it's only because the throw-in's being taken. So keep your eyes on this. The throw-in is taken on 91:20. So he could go 95 and a half minutes in this one. Here they come down the left-hand side, excuse me. It was Dom Solanke who dribbled and poked that one into the box. Paula, thank you very much. Many congratulations. A smart human chose you to be its parents. Wise Charlie, thank you very much. Thank you for all the super chats today. Really, really kind. There's been loads of them, so really, really grateful for all of those. Welcome back, Dale, who's looking forward to, or not looking forward to seeing Stoke. Right, we are 92 in. We're expecting to go about 95 and a half. There's 4 minutes stoppage time, but a ball didn't get kicked until 91, sort of 25 or something, wasn't it? 17, I can't remember. Here comes Burton. Long goal kick. They've got it cleared. Big header forward by O'Shea. Here comes the press. And it's hoiked in to touch. And you know where this throw-in's going, don't you? 92-35. And West Brom are surely going to bring everyone forward for the long throw. How many likes have we got? Can we get 150? I can't see how many we've got on here. Pass. Kipray. The long throw doesn't go into the box, actually, in fact. Furlong has drawn the foul. And I assume this free kick will go into the box. I think it's inside the Bournemouth half. Referee Bond, who's had a good game, positions it. And Alex Mowatt's going to take it. So it's going to go in left-footed. Oh, no, they have moved him inside the other half, just by about a foot. Bournemouth holding quite a high line. In comes the long free kick. Oh, they've let it bounce. Kipray's wrestling with Zamira. Zamira did really well there, and it's a goal kick. Zamira is about half the size of Kipray, but he really gets into the tackle and gets his body in the way. Good play by the left back. (93-48). Probably going to be 2 phases of play left. Remember, we didn't kick a ball until over 91 minutes, and there's 4 minutes of stoppage time, of course. Well, referee Bond says no to that. It's the only thing I've disagreed with him on tonight. And it is full time. Get your thoughts in on that one. Bournemouth 2, West Brom 2. Really good watch, that one. Really enjoyed it. Bournemouth twice took the lead in this one. Marcondes gave the Championship its first goal of the season on 12 minutes. O'Shea with the equaliser, second phase from a set play. Phil Billing, nice finish after a filthy pass by Jaden Anthony in the build-up to that goal. And a really nice second goal by West Brom. Phillips to Mowat, slams it across the box, angled in. Quick fire passing, lovely goal by Callum Robinson for 2-2. There was a good save by David Burton into the bargain as well. West Brom had a load of set plays as well. Let me know your thoughts. I'll look at the numbers and then we'll finish with some of your comments. So 56-44 to Bournemouth on the possession. 15 shots to 7. 5-4 on target is much closer, of course. 3 shots blocked apiece. 8 corners to 4. And that doesn't mention all the long throws as well. Only 1 big chance apiece in the game. So not the most sort of creative in terms of big chances in this game. 3-4-1, 2-4-9 on the passes. And you can see a very early table there. I don't know why they've got West Brom above Bournemouth. Bournemouth should be top on alphabetical order. And each of these sides, 2 of the favourites for promotion, take a point. And they probably would have taken that before the game, especially being behind twice. Let's have a look at your comments. Decent game. Good way to start the season. Charlie will take that. He's a Bournemouth fan. Great game. I enjoyed it, Kieran. Yeah, it's a good one, wasn't it? Great game to start the season. Both managers take a point. 2 top 6 contenders dropping 2 points. Well, there you go. Or at least not losing to a direct rival if they do both indeed finish in the top 6. Good game to start the Championship. Agreed. Happy for those Bournemouth youngsters. Yes, Zamira, Anthony, and particularly Kilkenny and Anthony catching it. Oh, let's be fair, all 3 of them did good bits, didn't they? Good luck to the Baggies. Fantastic first game, says Eli. Still hurts to see Val and Moa in West Brom colours. Nothing to grumble about. Brilliant game. Both teams showing what they're all about. Good game. I thought West Brom had most of the running and should have won. Right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. A whole ton of super chats that I need to thank you for. Before you go, do hit like and do hit subscribe if you haven't. Look, we will be back tomorrow. I think, is there an early kickoff? Oh, no, there's 2 on. So look, we'll figure out whether we're going to do Super Stream or whether we're going to do Blades Birmingham, but we'll see how the missus is and how baby stuff is tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And as ever, it is a lovely over and out from me. The Championship season is underway, and it was Bournemouth 2, West Brom 2. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button to see more videos from this channel. Hit the subscribe button and to be notified every time we upload. Ring the bell for those notifications to come through on your device. If you really want to support the channel and me as a content creator, I will be eternally grateful if you head over to the merch store and grab something, or support over on Patreon, patreon.com/Benjamin Bloom. Thank you for your time. Go and watch another video.